Hello and welcome to the IvyPanda Show podcast. If the alarm clock seems like a mere whisper in a realm of dreams, you likely fall into the category of heavy sleepers. While this trait can have its advantages, excessive sleep can leave a person feeling fatigued and less productive. That's why you may be interested in learning how to sleep less and feel more recharged. Adjusting your sleeping habits can improve your quality of life and enable you to achieve more. You'll be able to carve out some personal time instead of just scraping together enough for work or studies. So, in this episode, our team invites you to explore the world of heavy sleepers. Stick around to find out about the leading strategies and guidelines for achieving maximum rest and easier awakenings. First things first, why do people need sleep? It is a well-established fact that many people would willingly sacrifice their sleep time for the opportunity to be more productive. Unfortunately, unlike ants who can manage with a brief power nap to sustain themselves, humans still require a good night's sleep for their well-being. There are several reasons why we spend up to a third of our lives in this state. 1. If you go without proper rest even for a couple of days, it can harm your brain's health and functionality. Sleepless nights result in a foggy and disorganized mind, with damage accumulating over time. 2. Whether their activity is mental or physical, people inevitably experience fatigue by the end of the day. A solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep enables them to replenish their energy and provides their bodies with the necessary time to heal and recover. 3. During the night, resting assists in conserving and restoring our energy. Consider it as plugging in a smart device at the nightstand to ensure it's functional and ready for use in the morning. Sleep has many purposes, such as enabling us to feel more alert, aware, and function as intended. There are different stages of sleep you should know about. Some individuals may believe that nothing significant occurs between falling asleep and waking up. They might say, it's all just sleep, so what's the big deal? In reality, it's a four-step process, with each segment playing a crucial role in the quality of a person's rest. Stage 1. NREM sleep. This is the shortest stage, lasting only a couple of minutes. You might also recognize it as the stage where you might experience that weird falling sensation. It occurs somewhere between consciousness and falling asleep. During this phase, your muscles relax and brainwaves, heart rate, and eye movement all slow down. Stage 2. The second stage of sleep lasts for 30 to 60 minutes. It involves further muscle relaxation, ceased eye movement, and reduction in brain waves and heart activity. Stage 3. At this stage, the body is entirely relaxed and calm. This is where it receives the most rest and recuperates from the activity and stress of the previous day. It typically lasts from 45 to 90 minutes. Stage 4. REM sleep. Once the body transitions from this state of near-complete calm, the person's eyes begin to shift and there is an increase in heart rate and blood pressure. It's during these 10 or so minutes before awakening that most dreams occur. What are the differences between heavy versus light sleepers? Some people can peacefully sleep through a thunderstorm while others jolt awake at the slightest noise. This discrepancy arises from varying sensitivities to external stimuli. Let's talk about the differences between these types of sleepers. So, light sleepers. These individuals are easily awakened by noise, light, and smell because their sleep cycles are shallower. Minor disturbances such as gentle touches can quickly rouse light sleepers. They are more prone to awakening multiple times during the night and may experience difficulty falling back asleep. Unlike heavy sleepers, these individuals tend to remember their dreams more vividly even though their sleep patterns are more disrupted and fragmented. Now, when it comes to heavy sleepers, these types of sleepers are less likely to be awakened by disruptive noises or sunlight streaming through the windows. They usually feel more refreshed and energetic during the day, and they typically require less sleep compared to their light sleeper counterparts. However, heavy sleepers may find it more challenging to wake up in the morning or respond to their alarm clocks. What are the reasons for a person to be a heavy sleeper? Picture this scenario. It's early morning and your alarm clock starts ringing. You had it set an hour earlier than usual because you have an important event to attend. Nevertheless, no matter how many times it beeps, you keep pressing the snooze button and drifting back asleep. When you finally open your eyes, you realize you're already running late. Sounds familiar? If you've found yourself in similar situations before, you're undoubtedly a heavy sleeper. But why is this the case? Why do you struggle to wake up in the morning? We'll try to explain some of the causes of this condition and explore potential solutions to help improve your waking routine. Genetic predisposition. Several studies indicate that specific genes influence whether individuals are light or heavy sleepers. If such individuals are prevalent in your family, there's a big chance that you're a heavy sleeper as well. Lack of physical activity. Individuals with minimal or no physical activity during the day tend to sleep more deeply. Engaging in physical activity can result in better sleep quality and more pleasant mornings. Lifestyle habits. Consuming sedatives and alcohol a few hours before bedtime can contribute to becoming a heavy sleeper. Although these substances make it easier to fall asleep, they can also disrupt your rest and make it harder to wake up. Sleep deprivation. People who experience poor sleep or irregular sleep patterns are more likely to become heavy sleepers. Their bodies don't get the proper rest, which can make it challenging to wake up feeling refreshed. Sleeping disorders. Various disorders like insomnia or narcolepsy can lead to these sleeping tendencies. Additionally, stress, anxiety, and depression can exacerbate the issue, making it even more difficult for people to wake up in the morning after experiencing a restless night's sleep. What are the effects of heavy sleeping on your life? Being a heavy sleeper can significantly impact the quality of a person's life. These individuals often miss important events and opportunities. While they may easily sleep through a severe thunderstorm, they can just easily sleep through a class or a work meeting. It often feels like the blaring alarm clock is nothing more than a faint whisper. Moreover, getting out of bed can be a painful and time-consuming process. This is because heavy sleepers tend to spend more time in the deep REM stage. This trait makes them less prone to waking up easily but more likely to become irritated once they do wake up. Being a heavy sleeper can either be a blessing or a curse, depending on specific situations and individual preferences. For some, this condition has no detrimental effects, while others frequently find themselves running late for school, work, or appointments. This can impact their social and professional lives as well as their relationships and mental health. No matter the cause, heavy sleeping that disrupts your life should be addressed promptly. So, how to stop being a heavy sleeper? We hope you're prepared to improve the quality of your sleep because we have fantastic news. Establishing your desired sleep schedule is an attainable goal. By making several adjustments to your routine and adopting healthy habits, you can transform into a person who wakes up before the alarm clock and regains control over their life. We encourage you to explore this issue from multiple perspectives and discover the approach that works best for you. We'll tell you about 3 effective strategies along with 5 additional tips that will help you become less of a heavy sleeper. The first strategy is keeping a sleep diary. Adopting the practices we've discussed above is just one aspect of achieving success. Their effectiveness is enhanced when you establish a clear method for tracking progress and addressing areas that require adjustment. A sleep diary is one of the most valuable tools that can help you in this regard. Every day, both before and after your sleep, try answering the following questions. How did you feel before bed? Write down your feelings before going to bed. Did you feel stressed? Anxious? Calm? What time did you fall asleep and wake up? Tracking this data makes it easier to adjust your sleep schedule to a comfortable routine. How many hours did you sleep? Record how many hours you slept and whether your rest was deep or shallow. What did you eat/drink/consume before bed? If you consumed any alcohol, caffeine, or nicotine before going to bed, note the quantity and how they affected the quality of your sleep. Did you take any medication before bed? If you did, register the dosage and time of intake. Certain medications can affect the quality and quantity of your sleep. How did you feel and what did you do right after waking up? Write down the activities you engaged in shortly after waking up, like making breakfast, doing yoga, or drinking coffee. How difficult was it for you to wake up? How did you feel in the morning? Next, food and drinks for quality sleep. Studies suggest that foods high in sugars and fats may negatively impact sleep quality. Instead of succumbing to unhealthy cravings, try to incorporate more nutritious alternatives into your diet. There are numerous options you can integrate into your meals starting today. Almonds. Consuming almonds can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and heart disease. These delicious nuts also stimulate the production of melatonin, a hormone essential for regulating one's internal clock. Bananas. Rich in magnesium, bananas aid in muscle relaxation. They also contain melatonin and serotonin, chemicals that promote sleep. Honey. Honey lowers orexin levels, a neurotransmitter associated with alertness. It also contains natural sugars that enhance sleep through the tryptophan amino acid. Turkey. High in protein, turkey meat induces a sense of tiredness after consumption. It also contains the tryptophan amino acid, which boosts melatonin production. Chamomile tea. Renowned for its immune-boosting properties and ability to reduce depression and anxiety, chamomile tea contains antioxidants that reduce insomnia and improve sleep quality. Passionflower tea? Abundant in flavonoid antioxidants, passionflower tea promotes relaxation and reduces anxiety. Its calming nature makes it an excellent choice before bedtime. Warm milk. Similar to honey, warm milk is a rich source of the tryptophan amino acid, which aids in sleep by increasing melatonin production. Tart cherry juice. This beverage is packed with essential nutrients like phosphorus, potassium, and magnesium. Tart cherry juice is also known for its sleep-inducing properties and its ability to alleviate insomnia. Third approach is fixing the problem with the alarm clock. A complicated relationship with an alarm clock is one of the most prevalent issues in modern life. Several factors can contribute to this, including your natural circadian rhythm or being too accustomed to a particular sound. We have integrated various methods to transform your alarm clock into a reliable ally, helping you gain better control over your life. The clock isn't loud enough. One of the main reasons why people, especially heavy sleepers, struggle to get out of bed is simply because their alarms are often not loud enough. Before going to bed, always double-check the setting on your smartphone or clock. You use the wrong wake-up melody. Some individuals think that employing extremely noisy sounds, like heavy metal music or sirens, will wake them up faster and get their blood flowing. However, this is more likely to give you a headache and make you dread waking up in the morning. Instead, consider opting for more uplifting tunes that lead to a more pleasant morning experience. The alarm sound gets muffled. Many people can't hear their alarm because objects like pillows, blankets, and mattresses diminish the volume. To motivate yourself to get up in the morning, place the device several feet away from your bed. The clock is not set properly. Another issue with alarm clocks is that they may not align with a person's circadian rhythm. Instead of following the crowd, identify your body's natural wake-up time and adjust your alarm accordingly. You turn off the alarm unconsciously. Difficulty waking up can occur when your phone or clock is placed too close to your bed. When the alarm goes off, you unconsciously reach for the device and turn it off. This often happens due to a lack of sleep, so make sure to follow your schedule diligently. In case the 3 main suggestions listed above didn't really work, we have 5 additional tricks that can help you change your patterns. You don't need to spend lots of money or undergo specialized training to overcome being a heavy sleeper. All it takes is a touch of discipline and following these steps. 1. Develop a consistent sleep schedule. Determine the times when you'll go to bed and wake up. Sticking to this schedule, even on weekends, helps the body regulate its sleep-wake cycle, ultimately leading to improved sleep quality. 2. Create an optimal sleep environment. Arrange conditions that facilitate falling asleep faster. Ensure that the room is dark, quiet, and cool. If necessary, consider installing blackout blinds or investing in soundproofing. 3. Develop a healthy bedtime routine. It's essential to engage in a relaxing activity before bedtime. Using your smartphone right before sleep can disrupt your sleep patterns. Instead, consider taking some me time with activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music. 4. Avoid alcohol, nicotine, or caffeine before bedtime. Consuming these substances a few hours before going to bed often results in difficulty falling asleep. While alcohol may sound like a solution for falling asleep faster, it's more likely to cause waking up repeatedly throughout the night. 5. Engage in physical activity and spend time outdoors. During the day, make an effort to go outside at least a couple of times and soak in some sunlight. This, along with regular physical activity, helps reinforce your natural circadian rhythm. In the winter months when sunlight is scarce, consider investing in a sun lamp. Now, let's move to 15 tips to make your morning. Everybody has their own vision of a perfect morning. If you need help making this part of your day more enjoyable, consider these helpful tips. Experiment with them until you find the ideal combination that works for you and turn your mornings into something to look forward to. 1. Go to bed early. Avoid trying to cram in as much activity as possible before turning the lights off. Instead, try going to bed early and allow your body to gradually transition into a relaxed state. 2. Exercise before bedtime. Engaging in activities like yoga or taking a short walk before bed can help dissipate any excess energy from the day. Your muscles will become more relaxed and ready for rest. However, don't overdo it. A heavy workout might have the opposite effect. 3. Avoid devices before sleep. Before going to bed, turn off all electronic devices and set them aside. The blue light they emit can trick your brain into thinking it's not time to rest yet. 4. Stay hydrated. If you need to wake up early, consider drinking several glasses of cold water before falling asleep. This simple life hack will help you get out of bed in the morning more easily. 5. Maintain a consistent routine. Establishing a regular pre-sleep ritual is essential. Consider activities like reading a book, listening to relaxing music, or taking a warm bath. 6. Use natural light. Natural light streaming through your window can help you wake up more easily. Keep your blinds or curtains open before bedtime to naturally signal your body when it's time to rise and shine. 7. Make your bed promptly. As soon as you wake up, make your bed to discourage yourself from climbing back for a few more minutes of sleep. 8. Leave the bedroom quickly. Once you make the bed, leave the bedroom as soon as possible. This signals to your body that it's time to start the day. 9. Enjoy a morning coffee or tea. For many people, there's nothing better than having a hot cup of coffee in the morning. Not only does it taste great, but the extra caffeine removes any sense of drowsiness you might have. If you're not a fan of coffee, extra-strength black tea is a great alternative. 10. Have a healthy breakfast. Opt for foods rich in calories, proteins, and vitamins. A nutritious breakfast provides an energy boost and keeps you alert throughout the day. 11. Kickstart your brain in the morning. Engage in a stimulating activity for your brain to tackle in the morning. Read a few pages from a book, work on a crossword puzzle, or watch an episode of your favorite show. 12. Say no to afternoon naps. Avoid taking naps during the afternoon as they may make it difficult to fall asleep later at night. 13. Get help from others. If you struggle to maintain your new night and morning routines, seek assistance from friends and family. They can provide support to help you stay on track. 14. Set goals for the next day. Waking up becomes easier when you have plans for the day ahead. Ensure these plans are not too overwhelming to prevent them from keeping you awake at night. 15. Address sleep disorders. People who suspect that they might have sleep disorders should seek help by consulting certified professionals. If you believe you have relevant symptoms, be sure to contact a doctor. You might receive prescribed medication, such as melatonin or nootropics, to help you regulate your sleep cycles. So that's all for today. We hope that this episode has provided you with a fresh perspective on your sleep schedule. Use our tips to create a personalized sleep routine and to feel more refreshed and energized every day. If you have friends who want to improve the quality of their sleep, please share our podcast with them. Stay tuned for new IvyPanda Show podcast episodes. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.